Alright folks, good morning. I'm coming to you from, what is it, Ashton Park Sports Centre in Bristol, believe it or not. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Now already you're probably asking yourself, what am I doing at a sports centre at 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning? Believe me, after the fucking skinful we had last night, I'm asking myself the same question. I'm back on the discipline trail, folks, believe it or not. I'm back observing a little bit of discipline in action. You know this guy. You're going to find out more about this guy later. Personally, after a heavy night's drinking, I prefer not to be hit repeatedly in the head with a stick. But he doesn't mind. Right, now unfortunately the great Kendo Nagasaki was never unmasked, so his identity still remains a mystery. But this dude, we know exactly who he is. You remember Joji-san from my London episodes? How you doing, Joji? Good? Yeah? What's up with all this? What's the get up about? What are you doing here?
This is Kendo protector.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, Kendo protector.
Yeah, and you're practicing Kendo today. Yeah, what's all that then? What's Kendo? What is it? Tell me, please.
Japanese traditional martial arts.
Yeah.
And they originate from the samurai spirit, like a swordsmanship.
It looked like a bit, yeah, you reminded me of samurais as you were going for it. I mean, is it just a physical activity or is it about a mental process, all about discipline and all that?
Yeah, simultaneously we just train mind and physical.
That is what got me watching you all go, the determination on your faces, the look of pure focus in your eyes, you know. How long have you been doing it?
Over 20 years, since I was 7 years old. Probably over 20, I'm 30 years old, so 23.
Wow, man. And I've got to give props to you because we had quite a heavy night in Bristol City Centre last night, didn't we? There was no shortage of consumption, and you still getting up this morning and doing it. Fantastic. Well done, mate. Ganbatte.
Yeah.
Right, and here's another one of the team. You're one of the facilitators here, I think, is it?
Facilitators, yeah. I'm the
Yeah.
facilitator, yeah.
And you give us a lift down here this morning, and you
Yes.
seem like such a mild-mannered guy.
Thank you.
But I tell you what, when you got that stick in your hand, something changed in your eyes. What's it all about for you? What do you get out of it?
For me, it's mental, spiritual,
Yeah.
awareness,
Yeah.
observation. It's all those things, all the problems that I have on a day-to-day basis.
Does
throughout
that?
my life. So,
It carries over into your
yes,
general
it does,
living,
yeah. Kendo, everyday Kendo. Kendo's not just for the gym. Don't leave it in the gym.
All right, lovely. What's your name, sir?
It's Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
You're more than
Arigato.
welcome. Arigato.
All right, mate. You've got a Japanese snack here, is it? Show me closely what it is. What's that?
It is
don't know. This is called mochi, kuzu mochi.
Kuzumochi.
Yeah,
Is it your
kuzumochi.
first time to have it as well?
Yes, yes.
It's pretty interesting. What would you say it's made from?
Rice.
Yeah, probably a glutinous
Made
rice
from rice,
product, yeah?
yeah. Mm.
Very popular in Asia, this kind of thing, but this one's really cool. I'm going to get on a close-up. Go for it, son.
Oh.
Whoa, look at that blossom out when he pops it. Why do you have to pop it? Does it tell you?
Yeah, I just read the description, and the description said we have to just pop
Yeah?
something by using
Well,
this
it's
needle.
definitely changed the structure of it a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What are you going to
And
do now?
with this powder.
It's like a biscuit base or something, isn't
biscuit,
it?
Probably.
Yeah, something like that. Or nuts or something, isn't it? Oishi desu ka?
Oishi, good.
Alright, my turn. This is the best thing about Japanese products, the weird part. Oh, look, it's got an air bubble in it. Should I get right in the air bubble? Ooh, booyah! Can I give it another one? It's gone there. So it is trapped in there by air. It's so strange. Yeah. Very good. Very tasty, actually. Much tastier than it looks. Right, because before you pop it, it does actually just feel like a rubber ball. You see how high that bounces? And it feels like not edible. It tastes not... It tastes like plastic. Amazing. Let's see it go again. Wow. And it just pops out. Incredible. Best snack ever. Right, what's this building here, Joj?
Willis Memorial.
Wills Memorial Building. It's one of the main buildings of the university, is it?
Yes.
Most of these buildings around this area in central Bristol, most of them are for the university, right? Yeah. Big university town means it's a good fun town. Anyway, it's kind of like the downtown area. We're going to go down this hill now. There's a lot of nightclubs down there and bars and everything. There's the Wills. What is it? The Willis or Wills?
Wills. W-I-L-L. Wills.
Wills Memorial Building. Quite nice, isn't it? And this hill is where a lot of the action is kicking off at night time. You go down the hill, you get to the harbour side. Really nice down there. Right, here's an interesting one for you.
Yeah, Banksy.
This is an original Banksy, is it, Joj?
Yeah.
Now that they say he's from Bristol, is he?
Yeah.
They say, but nobody really knows who he is, do they?
He is, yeah.
Even some people think that it's many different people and they use the same style and it's like a collective, you know. But you probably, if you don't know anything about Banksy, you will have seen this kind of style of work all over the world. He's done famous shit even over in Palestine and all that, isn't it? So like really iconic stuff, you know, well recognisable stuff, and a good bit of mystery attached to it. That's a nice one. I like that. That is one of the best. Is it one of the originals? You know? Could be. I don't know. Oh, and here's more. What's that? Cathedral or something? Or is it part of the university?
City Hall.
City Hall. Right, here's the harbour side. It goes on all around there. Loads of bars, nightclubs. It is a banging city, honestly. Used to be more banging. I was coming here 15 plus years ago, probably, back in the days of Ronnie Size, the Full Cycle Collective, all that, when the kind of liquid drum and bass sound was really taking off. Fucking great times down in this city. Used to be a big club called Creation. Saw Ronnie Size playing there on New Year's Eve.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No, thank you, mate. Yeah, honestly, little tiny room. It was like a bathroom, the size of the room. right up there close. Ronnie Size is their DJ, and saw him the next night in Level. That was another really good nightclub, because obviously, you know, Bristol's got quite a bit of the old African slash Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean influence, as it was one of many cities around the world built on the back of the British Empire's slave trade. And so yeah, big Afro-Caribbean community here, and that has obviously had a positive effect on creativity, music, all that, and it was a really good scene. I don't think it's the same anymore, it seems a little bit different, but it's still cool. It's still a great place to come. It's still highly recommended. Now I'm visiting off the back of a trip in Cornwall, which you will see more of at a later date. And it's my old mate Joji-san is a university student down here doing his master's degree. So it's just a little stopover for me, couple of days. We've had beautiful weather the last 2 days. It is not representative of this moment now, unfortunately. It's not represented by this moment now, where it's raining a little bit, and we're trying to find some kind of festival. I kind of hope this ain't it. I think this might be just a regular sort of Sunday food market, but there's supposedly some sort of festival on it on today in the city centre. We might have missed the boat, in which case we will shake off our hangovers by having something large to eat. He's already been in the fucking in the gym this morning. Well, the gymnasium at least, doing Kendo, which I might have shown you. So all systems go down in Bristol. Oh yeah, what's more, the Rocky Horror Show was on last night. Unfortunately, it was the final night, so again I've missed the boat. But the streets, when it came out, man, it was loaded with sweet transvestites, man, and girls in all their French-made stuff like magenta. I see a riff-raffs out here, an old woman dressed as riff-raff with a bald wig on. It was actually, I've seen the Rocky Horror Show several times. It's another one of my lifelong passions. And this was one of the best crowds that I've ever seen. More than 50%, probably like 60, 70, 80% were all dressed up. And I ain't seen that before, really. You know, it was a really good effort on the part of the Bristol people for that. Just unfortunate that I didn't get to see the show.
It's not the idea that you can fuse together countries that are separate into one whole. It's just not working. So I'm kind of glad we're pulling out. But I actually voted to remain probably enough of the time. But I thought in the long term it would do damage. But
Alright, success. We seem to have found the festival. Alright. Looks alright, doesn't it? Bit of games. Want to play some games, ladies? Alright, we've got two members of the Chinese national ping pong team here we've found in the street. They're pretty good at the moment. You can see the standard is very high. Team Zhongguo, how long have you been practicing?
No, we haven't been playing this for a long time.
Okay, I can see that actually. Right, I'm not racially stereotyping or anything like that, but that is quite a good shot, isn't it? Everybody say, what is it? Ohayou gozaimasu. Looks good. Also looks good.
That child, oh, it could have been, would have been, if I tried. Could have been, if I tried that night. Could have been, would have been, if I tried. Yeah. No, yeah.
Alright, what's this place called, Squire? I got a real Bristol local here. What's this place called?
Millennium Square.
Millennium Square. Oh, so like Millennium Park in Chicago, it has a big silver ball. Actually, I don't think you've seen my episodes in Chicago yet. You're going to have to wait for that one. Some excellent stuff coming from the United States of America in the near future. But right now, Bristol ain't too bad. Do something amusing.
Now she knows her neighbourhood. She needs to begin her search for the flowers. And this is the closest part to her home, and it's full of wild flowers. As she flies,
Alright, the Eagle has landed. We are in a restaurant, I should say, called Zaza on the harbour side in Bristol. It's eat as much as you like buffet. European, Tex-Mex, Indian, everything happening in it. It looks amazing actually. Oh, here's a Chinese cuisine over here as well. A bar in the middle. Looks great. Haven't tasted anything yet, but I don't think I'm going to complain. Right, it's not only hotel rooms that are reduced to a squalid mess. I've also done it inside Joji's bedroom. Thank you very much, Joji, for the hospitality. I've got to get all that packed away now. Getting back to London on the megabus. Booked it a couple of days ago. £5. Bargain, right? However, if you leave it too late, I actually paid £22 from only Newquay to Bristol because I didn't book it until the day before. So be advised of that. Megabus is the way to go, but booking in advance is a lot different. Anyway, we're just on the way out to have some lunch. We've been on the cock grease all night. It is extra hard. And now it is time to get up and at 'em for my final meal in Bristol, for this time at least. And this will be today's destination. Cosmo. It's just coming off White Ladies Road. It's another international buffet, the same as Zaza that we were at yesterday. Now, if you're waiting for the opinion on Zaza, I have to tell you, a little bit disappointing, right? What do you reckon, Joji-san? Zaza, how was it?
But there are a lot of variety of foods, but taste is not good. So
Yeah.
I really totally recommend this place.
We had some Indian curry, was really nothing special. Pickles were lovely. Pickles were really good. We had it was Sunday, right? I had a bit of roast beef and Yorkshire puddings, roast potato. Also not that good really. The beef was overcooked. We were not impressed by Zaza. Now the girls that we were with, they had been told that Zaza was better than Cosmo. We don't agree. We've been to Cosmo a few times before, and we would say the quality of the food is a little bit better in here. And if I remember correctly, they do have the older Beijing Kaoya in here, which is Peking duck. you know, you can pancakes, a little bit of sauce, and they did not have that yesterday, even though we were all really looking forward to it. So, you know, on the whole, I'm going to make a recommendation for you. If you are a glutton for gluttony, then get to Cosmo before you get to Zaza. Personally, would be my opinion. On the subject of gluttony, the title of this episode was Discipline and Gluttony, I think, or Discipline and Decadence. I'm not sure if I went for the alliteration in the end. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but when I edit, I'll make that decision, and you'll know. And on that subject, you know, 2 or as much as you can eat buffets on consecutive days probably is not really a good lifestyle choice, particularly paying for both of them on my rapidly increasing credit card bill. But you know the type of guy I am, you know, we're only here for a short time. We might as well do stuff when we can do it, right? And you see inside, it's much less ostentatious than Zaza. It's not as exciting, it's not as lively, there's not as much choice, but the food's better, right? And that's the most important thing. Right, I was actually going off memory outside, but I got to tell you now, after 3 or 4 plates, the food is definitely much better in here, 100%. And what is really nice, this bit of gammon, this piri chicken. You come in these places, you tend to go Asian all the way, Chinese, Indian. Fucking get over to here, man, because that is a really lovely bit of meat there. And if you see, even this Yorkshire pudding, it's quite good. So yeah, this place is the winner, without a doubt. Well, somebody once said that if you really want to see, you know, the embodiment of a total lack of dignity and self-respect, watch the door of an all as much as you eat as much as you like buffet restaurant. And I can see a lot of sense in that, because I have walked out of these kind of places feeling pretty bad before. I'm not quite so full of self-loathing on this occasion though, because that was a tasty bit of food in there actually. I'm really going to give Cosmo the thumbs up. Now, it still doesn't change the fact that I need further discipline in my life. And, you know, we're going to address that issue more in the next episode. The next episode will actually be coming from Amsterdam. Now, there's a funny story attached to that. In last year, I came here to Bristol and we made shitloads of fantastic videos, didn't we, Joji-san? We went over Clifton Gorge, we went to Bath, great stuff, had some great material for you. But I went to Amsterdam, got really stoned, accidentally deleted it all. So, you know, there are definitely lessons that need to be learned, and I just never learned them, you know. So we'll be on the martial arts tip again. We'll be in Amsterdam, and we'll be looking at more discipline and more, of course, decadence.